Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Adams.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks once more for agreeing to meet and consider allowing us to conduct the seismic survey on your property. Based on our phone call the other day, you had some questions and concerns. We respect your concerns and desire to safeguard and protect your land. I'm confident that we can address your questions in order to work together successfully.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. We were just unclear why you want to do seismic testing and why it has to be done here. I've seen what I assume to be seismic testing being done nearby, so I'm confused. Why do you need to do it again?
Right, can't you just use what you already have?
Those are good questions. Our overall goal is to generate a 3D image of the rock layers below the ground. If you take a look here, you will see that the layers deep below the ground are much like they are at the surface. They have hills and valleys, ups and downs, flat spots, just like you see up here. If you look at a rock cut where a highway goes through a hill, you can see the rock layers are not flat. The image that we obtain is then used by geologists and geophysicists to interpret where the best locations are for horizontal drilling. Based on the interpretation, seismic data will allow oil and gas companies to fine-tune their drilling efforts, making them safer, more efficient, and enables them to get the maximum possible results from their wells. The data that we obtain through the seismic survey shows them where the rock layers are beneath the ground. Before drilling a well, especially a horizontal well, the oil or gas company needs to know how deep the target rock layer is, so they know how far down they need to drill, how thick that layer is, and where it goes up and down. This knowledge is especially important when drilling horizontal wells. They need to know where fault lines go through the rock layers so they can avoid that area when fracking. You probably saw a 2D seismic previously. Sometimes these are conducted in advance of the 3D seismic. This 2D seismic only produces a small strip of data along the roads. This doesn't provide all the data that we would like to have. Providing this information to the oil and gas companies helps to ensure that production from the well is maximized, but even more importantly, greater knowledge of the subsurface environment can lead to safer drilling and completion operations.
Okay, well, it sounds like all of this is a good deal for the oil and gas company, but where do we stand to benefit from this?
The more landowners that